Hello, I'm Laura McHarrie at The Hidden Edge with another tea break tip on how to use business models and tools to help you manage your growing business. Today, we're looking at creating the business process map. We've kind of already looked at the business process model, and today we're looking at mapping the business process. And mapping a business process involves breaking down a process into its individual steps. We depict those steps as the flowchart or a process map. It builds a pictorial sequence of events. So let's have a look at what we mean by this model. This is a simple process map. It has a start and an end. It has a process, it has a decision, it has actions which result in one or the other having a means to an end. It is a simple diagram of any business process that allows you to understand the process from start to finish. Almost always depicted as a flowchart, either from top to bottom or left to right. But let's have a look at the symbols that are involved in a process map. We have the square box or the rectangular box, which is the action or a process. The oblong boxes depict the start and the end of a process. The triangle is a decision-making diagram. Either that's a yes or a no, but there's a flow with that. And the direction of the flow is indicated by the arrow. There may well be a system or activity, and that will be depicted by the oblong. If there's a document involved, then this is the symbol that you would use for the document. The circle is an on-page connector. That means that something is not quite related to this particular process, but still has a relevance on this particular map. And if you have the strange depiction on the bottom right-hand corner, the off-page connector, that means that it's something that is linked to a different page, a different access, a different map. And that can often happen with a symbol like a 1, 2, 3 or an ABC to depict where that needs to be considered at a later date. So those are the process map symbols. But actually, it isn't just as simple as that. So as you can see by this example, the order is generated by the customer through the sales department to complete it. They send it to credit and invoicing, who receive that and check the credit. If the credit is okay, then it goes on to the invoice being prepared and the order being generated. If it is not okay, then the credit problem is being addressed, and if that is okay, then the credit is being processed, and if it's not okay, then the order is stopped. So going back to the credit is okay, we order the entry on the production control, and if it's in stock, then it goes to being picked, and if it is not in stock, then the production is scheduled. At which point there is a diskette copied. And then that goes to packaging assembled, and then the order is picked. The order is shipped, and then the process is paid, or the process payment is effected. So there's a number of different issues that are involved in swim lane maps. And you will probably find the same in your own business. So it's worth considering how each activity is affected by other aspects of your business decision making. So there you have a simple explanation of business mapping. There are lots of apps that you can use out there. There's Visio is the Microsoft version, but there are lots of other different versions that you might want to use, particularly if you're not a big business. There are free versions that are out there. It's worth having a look on the internet to see what is the best version for you. For an example, there's Lucid, there's Libra, there's Dia, there's Creatively. So there's lots and lots of different versions that you can use if you want to. If you're a very small business, well, you can make your own. It's not that difficult. So have a go. You can download the templates from the Hidden Age website and do share your stories there too. I'm building a portfolio of business case studies and would love to include what's worked well for you as a business now or previously in a different life. So, and that's it from me. Until next time, happy tea break.